Hey everybody. Yes, happy Monday. You are listening to Poised for Purpose, the space where calling meets clarity and faith meets function. I'm your host, Tabitha J, the voice of strategy and purpose, and I'm going to help you build with grace, lead with confidence, and live with intention in every season of your life. And today, we're diving into a conversation that every leader faces sooner or later. Boundaries, balance, and becoming. So, let me just hit you with the punchline from the beginning. Boundaries are not about building walls. They are about understanding capacity. Because when you lead without boundaries, guess what becomes a default in your life? Burnout. And that's not what we want. We need real growth. And to have real growth, to move upward and onward, that will always require restraint. And to have balance in your life, guess what? It's not about things being perfect. It's about you having a particular rhythm and discernment. It's the awareness to know when to pour out and when to pull back. So, of course, I got a story for you. There was a season when I said yes to every single thing, every project, every opportunity, every request. Now, yeah, it sounded noble, but honestly, it was low-key driven by a form of validation. I wanted to be known as dependable, and it's good to feel needed. And believe it or not, yes, it also feels good to be known or recognizable. I know that kind of sounds celebrity-ish, and people don't always admit that they like that part, but I'm just here to free somebody today. It's fine until that recognition takes a bad turn or becomes an inconvenience. It's not always good to be known, but that's another story for another day. So let's talk about what I learned. When your yes comes from validation instead of alignment, you invite the weight of human expectation instead of the ease that comes with real purpose. When something is truly aligned, it carries its own flow. You don't have to force what's meant for you. I mean, of course, I was doing a lot of great things, being really busy, but all of those things were not mine to do. And when you're overextended, you start even resenting the very things that you once prayed for. And that's why boundaries matter. They protect your focus and they preserve your energy for what actually moves you forward. So I learned some things along the way, and I want to make this practical for you. When you know what's yours to carry, you stop confusing pressure with purpose. In short, boundaries build direction. Also, leaders who manage rhythm instead of reaction, they earn trust in business and in life. And that means that balance simply builds credibility. It might seem popular to react off the cuff, but in the long run, you'll be known as the one who moves with order and discipline. And of course, reactions are entertaining, but they don't sustain the things that are really needed all the time. And then finally, you just can't evolve into who you're designed to be if you keep saying yes beyond your capacity. So to become, that requires consistency. So with all that being said, here's your walk it out reflection for this week. Where do you need to set, strengthen, or stick to a boundary to protect your becoming? Ask yourself, am I doing this because it's aligned or because I'm seeking approval? When your decisions are rooted in alignment, you'll always find that flow, you'll be focused, and of course, you'll receive that fulfillment. When they're rooted in validation, all you're going to find is exhaustion. So choose alignment, protect that balance, and honor your becoming. If this episode was good to you, please share it with someone who needs it. And be sure to follow the show so you don't miss next week's conversation. From Overwhelmed to Ordered, the art of reset. Until next time, keep walking it out and stay poised for purpose.